Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here, and welcome to this week's look at the latest Nuclear Throne update. This is update number 25. Now for those of you who don't know what this is the one time a week where we take a look at the latest Nuclear Throne update, take that changelog, put it into video format for your viewing pleasure, and show you as much as possible. So let's get to it. But before we get to update number 25, let's take a quick look back at what happened in update number 24. Now in update number 24, it was very audio based, very audio focused. We saw the addition of pitch bending, that's right, pitch bending to the sound effects of firing shots and picking up radiation, as well as the addition of Rebel and IDPD voices. Also added were the new mutations Sharp Teeth and Racing Mind. We also got a whole bunch of expected bug fixes and changes to the game, including the second week in a row where the bolt weapon was modified again. But anyway, that was last week. If you would like to get the full changelog or a more in-depth look at the update itself, check out our previous video for update number 24, because we're moving on to update number 25. Now, if you were amazed with the audio detail listed in update number 24, good news, update number 25 is here to impress just as much, because they have added footstep sounds to the game. And not only that, it's material specific footstep sounds. Now I could explain this to you in words, but it's probably better that you hear this for yourself, so check it out. And if you thought footsteps just stopped there with static sounds, you would be wrong, because Vlambeer have added specific footstep sounds for Robot in particular. Check it out. Now, as far as I can tell, Robot is the only one with specific footstep sounds, but yes, not only did Vlambeer add material-based footstep sounds for this edition, they gave Robot very specific ones to make up for the fact that Robot has metal legs. So yeah, attention to detail, folks. This is happening. Vlambeer are kicking butt with the attention to detail to sound. Anyway, if sound is not your thing, boy do we still have a lot to cover. First up, let's cover the brand new weapons that have just dropped into our laps to destroy the wasteland with. First up is the sawed-off shotgun. From what I can tell, this is pretty much just a regular shotgun, but I think it shoots like twice the amount of pellets as a regular shotgun. I could be wrong, but from my experience, it's a lot of shells, enough to make it a worthwhile pickup if you're a shotgun enthusiast. But if shotguns aren't your thing and you're more of a bolt person, well, good news, there are two new bolt weapons for you to get your filthy mutant hands on. First up is the Splinter Pistol. Now the Splinter Pistol seems to be a very lightweight version of the regular Splinter gun, and it shoots a much smaller radius and much fewer bolts than the regular Splinter gun. But if shooting less is not your thing, there's also the Super Splinter gun, which shoots a ton and ton of bolts like you wouldn't believe. Yes folks, if you thought the Splinter gun shot a lot of bolts, you've seen nothing yet. The Super Splinter gun shoots a ridiculous amount, and you can just see for yourself right now, that is a ridiculous amount of bolts. But yes, you got the Super Splinter gun at your disposal, so go forth and waste the wasteland, pin everything to a wall, and revel in your bolt dominance. Yeah! Also added was a portrait for Sharp Teeth and the icons for both Sharp Teeth and Racing Mind. And finally, the big kahuna this week, the main event, the huge big attraction that everyone is waiting for. It's finally the addition of the Palace. That's right folks, we finally have our first look at World 7, and it is called the Palace. It is a dark and brooding area. Well, not really dark and brooding, but very like Castlevania-esque, I guess, is what you would call it. But yes, it's a very, it seems like a very work in progress right now. What I saw in the area seemed to be a lot of enemies from like the desert. But yes, we get our first look at the palace, and it is amazing looking. It looks wonderful. It is such a nice change of pace from everything else we've seen. And just like every other area in the game, it has its own personality. And here you get to see it on screen. So yes, there's so much to look forward to. We finally get one step closer to the nuclear throne, the palace. Yes. Ah. So now that we've looked at the new content, let's take a quick look at the fixes and changes this week. So while we may have seen the addition of the Splinter Pistol and the Super Splinter Gun, the Splinter Gun itself spawns fewer splinters. So yes, Vlambeer giveth and Vlambeer taketh away. Speaking of weapons, the Lightning Pistol now spawns slightly sooner, so you can get your hands on that beautiful weapon much sooner than later. Bloodlust and Lucky Shot have been tweaked so that they are a tiny bit more frequent, and the reload time on the Assault Slugger has been increased. Now, speaking of fixes, there are a ton of fixes and crashes, including the crazy scorpion crash that ruined my video for earlier this week. You should go check that out, plug. But yes, among the changes, a few tweaks to the sound, the no portal at Big Dog bug, if that was something you were experiencing, that has been fixed. Boiling veins and other HP related mutations will no longer result in half HP values. And to round it all up, if you get hit by one of those nasty flame traps, you will now sizzle. Now, if you would like the full changelog and the things I did not list, mostly because I don't have footage for those, but yes, if you would like the full list, check the link in the description below for a link to the complete changelog to read at your own leisure. And with that, my thoughts. I really like the footstep sounds. I kind of think they're a little too loud. I'm sure that this is early on, but yes, I would really like to see the footsteps lowered, maybe made less obvious, you know, maybe just something that happens in the background that your brain sort of just processes, but you don't actively know it's being heard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like right now the footsteps are sort of like engaged with the music and the other sound effects, and it seems like too much. You know, it feels a little too busy now. I just hope they tweak it in the future. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, the palace, amazing. I did not expect the palace. I played this a little earlier than before I got to see the changelog, and I was absolutely out of my mind when I saw the palace. I was freaking out the entire time. I was like, holy crap, what is going on? It was amazing, and luckily I was recording it for B-roll that you're seeing right now. And yeah, it's just amazing. I can't wait to see what this place looks like when it's finished. And yeah, once again, amazing attention to detail with the sound effects. I have no idea how much more they can add, but again, this is Junis we're talking about, so you know, sky's the limit with that guy, man. I didn't experience any bug crashes. Everything seemed to run very smoothly. No real issues to report on my initial playthroughs. I played a few games, and nothing out of the ordinary. So if you experience bugs, let me know. Let Vlambeer know, of course. And speaking of which, I would love to know what you guys think. Have you guys visited the palace yet? What did you guys think? What were your first thoughts upon reaching that place? And just let me know what you guys think, man, because I'm just so excited to know just what everyone's thoughts are, because oh my god, my first experience, oh wow, it was just beautiful, man. But yes, that'll do it for us this week. Before I go, I would love to give a quick congratulatory shout out to fellow YouTube content creator and Nuclear Throne enthusiast, Mr. Tom Sleep Psychos. Yes, right. The dude recently hit his 100th episode of Let's Play Nuclear Throne. So congrats to Tom. Wonderful job. Here's to 100 more. And yeah, with that, that was update number 25. Once again, leave your comments, leave your thoughts. I would love to hear them. And if you would like to see anything else we've done Nuclear Throne wise, you can check the annotations at the end of the video. Has a link to our playlist. Or if you would like to see last week's update video, once again, annotations at the end of the video. Yeah, everything's somewhere. If you would like to learn more about Nuclear Throne, or you would like to purchase the game yourself, head over to nuclearthrone.com And again, link to the changelog is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informative. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!